Yo, what up? What up? It's your boy Vuskin, aka Fatback Jackson. Ooh, with my co-host,
Jordan Lee, F it, it's just me,
and this is the Cookout Podcast.
the world's most secure podcast.
We got Big Dog Chucky Russell in this thing as always.
What's happening?
Hey
What's
now.
happening? What up? What up? What up?
We got Don Flame in the building with us.
Good.
I put the two light skinned guys on the same couch on purpose.
You
man.
know, we had a war anyway.
We should not be at
Right.
war. And look
Oh,
at
you
me
with 'em
sitting
too?
pretty in the
Right.
middle.
We ain't
Brown.
gotta
I'm
be
a brown skin.
Right.
They started it.
Right.
I don't consider myself light skinned. I consider that light
Oh,
skinned.
now you consider
What you consider
yourself light
yourself?
skinned.
I said I don't consider
Oh,
myself
okay, okay.
What you consider yourself?
brown, caramel.
See,
Toffee.
I consider myself mixed. A lot of people think light skin has a form of, you know what I'm saying, it's a branch of black folk. But I got, my grandmother white. So that's automatic mix is why I'm light skinned. So,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you know.
Malcolm, I'm light skinned.
No, my grandma, my great grandma. I mean, she was half white.
Mine too was
Yeah.
full white, full Irish.
So it's in me.
Mine's just
My grandma's mama.
the African, all African.
Shout out to the older generation. Trying
Right,
to racism.
right.
Right, we would not be colorists on the cookout.
But Don Flame, we appreciate you for coming through, bro. You know, we see where you at now. You know what I'm saying? You just had something big happen for you. We ain't gonna speak on that yet. We gonna do like we always do at the cookout. We gonna take it back to where it all started at. You know what I'm saying?
We
You know,
haven't done
you
this in so long.
right. You being a barber now in the barber world and being an artist, you know what I'm saying? Tell us about young Don Flame growing up.
Oh, man. Young Don Flame. I was just, trying to figure out who I wanted to be in life as far as, making music and cutting hair. So I was probably about like 8 years old. I discovered, music. And everybody in my class was rapping, and I didn't rap at all. So I used to beatbox for them.
At 8? When y'all was 8?
8 years old, man. We
Okay.
talking 1998.
Mm-hmm.
This is before, we even knew what a studio was, and you would steal somebody's recorder and
Right.
press record, and you'd be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then somebody in the background be rapping, and we call ourselves rappers after that, So it really took off. And my dad introduced me to a lot of West Coast music, so I'm well rounded around like Snoop Dogg and NWA, Ice Cube, and stuff like that.
But what was that one artist that made you be like, yeah, I want to rap? Growing up,
Probably Snoop Dogg.
Snoop.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg. He had like, you know what I'm saying? The way he rapped, like the way he put words together, and like to this day, he's relevant.
Right.
Like,
Oh, I
it's
love
hard to name any rapper that come from where he come from to be able to say he's still doing his thing consistently.
Right.
I mean, he probably got busted rhymes.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, and another thing is he relatable too. You know what I mean? Like we can see ourselves being where he at. You know what I mean? Like he just lived life to the best, smoke weed, everybody, like, you know, yeah, like.
So yeah, it was mostly Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Snoop Dogg, like there's everybody. I feel like the kids know him,
You know,
my mom know him,
Right,
we know
grandma,
him, yeah, everybody.
Right.
great
I
grandma,
acted in Snoop Dogg in a Lifetime film.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna,
I was gonna say,
I was
yeah.
gonna bring that up.
right,
I like that
Yeah,
flex.
man.
I like that flex.
I
right,
had to, man.
right,
Oh
I
yeah.
had to.
right,
But yeah, how I got that role, it was just, they had came to Middletown and they was doing a lot of work. And I guess they was looking for extras and other people to play characters. And I just got a random phone call. One of the homies in Middletown, Larry Glenn, I guess he was a part of their fan page or whatever. And he was like, they was looking for somebody who looked like Snoop Dogg. Shouted me out. I started getting phone calls. I'm thinking it is fake. Long story short, I'm in Cincinnati filming, and they accepted me as Snoop Dogg that day. You know what I mean? I'm meeting people and shaking hands with people I've never thought I would meet before, and my life started altering. You know what I'm saying? Started changing for the better as far as my focus, and it was easy to like play Snoop Dogg because grew up watching him.
Right.
right.
And they was even trying to like rehearse with me, trying to teach me how to like act like him, and I'm like, I got this.
Right.
You a smooth dude, man.
I try to be, man.
Right.
And Snoop smooth.
Right.
Snoop is real. He's a real smooth guy, man.
Definitely. Yes.
So you know, you grew up, you know, in the inner city like we all did. You know what I'm saying? Let us know like how you know like ways you tried to navigate. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you had both parents in the home. You know what I mean?
Right.
But some people feel like just because you got both parents in the home, everything is just smooth and you just life is peachy. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so
like growing up with both parents, like at a young age, you realize depending on your environment. See, I was in the hood, so having both of your parents in the hood allows you to not take certain things for granted because most of your friends don't have what you had. Mm-hmm. So you're able to see it early. You're able to see it as soon as you go over their house. You're able to see their faces as soon as they come over yours. You know, so at a young age, I realized what I had. And like even when my parents had split up, I still felt like they was involved with us. So, you know, in the hood, you get one parent you'll never see again. And then it leaves the other parent, you know, distraught and what am I gonna do, you know? But watching that, you know, made me realize that life wasn't gonna be easy, especially when I grew up, you know, like growing up and just really trying to push my music. I really wasn't even thinking about cutting no hair, you know. I was just trying to be the best artist I could be. And you know, through that, the music helped me like find myself, if that means anything.
yeah, no,
you know?
I definitely know what that means.
And I was trying to find out who I was, and it was the artist. You know, it was me being a creator, me being an innovator. I always felt like my biggest gift was to show people, to bring out the best in other people. You know, so
That's what's up.
that's basically, you know, how I looked at it in the hood. Like growing up, it was just I try to look for the positive. You know, you're so focused on the negative. It's so easy to point out the negative. You know, but you'll never point out that good day that you had and nothing went wrong. You know, so I try to really focus on the positive instead of the negative. Because there's a lot of negativity going on, but despite that, it is a lot of positivity as well.
Right.
Exactly.
You love the you grew up in the hood too. I just feel like
What
you
was
used
you
to.
about- what are you about to say?
I'm just saying like I don't know because I don't want you to feel like I'm throwing shade or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like you wasn't you know you didn't really come outside for real.
Whatever. I was in these streets.
She was at my
What do
house
you
with my
mean?
sister.
I was over his
Yeah.
house all the time.
Yeah, with my sister.
And
All the time?
all the time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Thank you. I was in these streets.
So you-
Freedom Court.
Freedom Court.
Okay, best
Oh.
friend had a grandma lived on 15. Like I lived on South Main, but like my aunt that I was over all the time, 17. Like I was on Minnesota, stood on the corner at TMK.
Yeah,
like,
you could have easily been affected by the hood.
I was in the
as
streets.
far
I grew up
as
without a daddy.
your friends. You
Like
know,
I didn't have a daddy.
connections with your
My mama
friends.
was
Right.
a single mom. Like I am the streets.
Right.
What did you
And it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I was.
He said, I am the street.
Right.
I am the streets.
Right there.
And it's crazy how when you talk about it, like you talk about the good and the bad, and then you start thinking about like ways we could have went because you know growing up, I know I used to be over on Minnesota, used to be over on Baltimore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I was on both.
us being young guys, like you know, a lot of people went to jail and lost lives.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
with that situation.
Yeah.
And us being young guys, we could have easily been influenced to be like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to go try to make a name for myself
Yeah.
like this. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I was like this close, bruh. I felt myself like everybody around me, bruh. And then the worst part was I felt like I got pushed into this shit. You know what I mean? Like growing up on Baltimore, having a connection with all the people over there, and then going to school and seeing, you know, people that live 6 or 7 blocks away from me look at me like I'm an op.
Yeah.
Right.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I know how it
It used to be like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And me choosing to hang out with them was like, you know, you done chose your side.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how
Not
it was.
knowing like I came from 16th though.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that was my first memories was on 16th in Minnesota.
Right.
You know, I live right there on the corner. You know, I visited every project in Middletown, man.
Right.
You feel me?
You know what's crazy about that whole thing? Like I kind of got pushed into that off of just me making a song. I wanted to make the song Soda Bound because that's, you know what I'm saying, that's
Right.
right.
You was trying to get to soda.
No, I was already there.
Cause I remember what talk about is you niggas ain't ready.
Yeah. For the
BFG,
yeah. So I'm like, damn, I didn't even think it was going to be like that. You know what I'm saying?
And then who made the Soda Bound?
That was me.
That was you.
That was him.
Oh, we got beef all over again. No.
I was young. I was like, what, 15?
No,
Yes,
Did you
15.
make it over at Willie's?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
we would literally do that.
Envy
We
was
would
that's
literally
crazy.
be
Envy,
hours.
he was the safe haven, low key.
Yeah,
Like everybody
it was-
made
you
songs,
could
but they
be.
did it at Willie's.
But if you ended at Willie's house,
Yep.
I mean, we literally be in the middle of some shit, and them niggas be knocking on the door, like, you know what I'm saying?
We talked about that.
Damn.
Shout out to Envy, man. Shout out to
Yeah.
Willie.
Shout out to Envy, man. Real talk. But now it's like you see people we used to beef with, and you just give them that look like, bro, we ain't even on that shit.
Right,
Yeah.
man, we
You know,
grown
like-
now. People
Yeah.
got kids and
Like, I
stuff,
ain't met
you
one
know.
person that been on that shit.
Yeah.
You know, so it shows growth. But
Right.
at the same time, we can see the young kids be who we were.
Yeah.
I was like, 'cause they on it.
And you know, like when you was a kid, you heard people say, you heard grown-ups say, man, these kids these days, and now you find us saying it.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's like what Tony McClain be talking about, breaking
Yeah,
that cycle.
definitely,
It ain't no game, though.
Definitely.
You know
Shout
what I
out
mean?
to
You can't
Tony.
complain about something and not want to be a part of it and decide to change it.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
So
Right.
that's why we gotta move as people. We gotta start taking ourselves accountable just for watching it and letting it happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's where I'm at with it. Positivity and, you know, consistency.
Right. So when did you like really start getting more into the music? You know what I'm saying? Cause I know I don't want to say like right before you started. I know you went through like, cause you done been through some things, man.
I
Like,
was
you
the
done been through some
dude. I was
things.
always the kid that you gotta bring to the side if you don't want no bullshit to be rapped. If you want a nigga to rap for a long time. If you don't want a nigga to choke. The delivery guy. Who from this block can go crazy? Remember 30?
Yeah.
I was like 30.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It
I
was
was
nice.
like low.
Yeah,
You know
I'm
what saying?
mad.
I'm about to show up on this block, and I'm about to give y'all exactly what y'all want. And the thing about it is, don't none of y'all know I do this. You know what I mean? And I think watching people's faces as I worked, it kind of got like I got addicted to people's like underestimation, like
Right.
underestimating me, so I take advantage of it. You know,
Right.
now I hit you where it hurt. And it's like, whoa, I didn't even know you did this. You know,
Right.
and I got addicted to the surprise that
Right.
I was giving people.
Right.
And then it hit the stage, and I would find out I'm real nervous to hit the stage, like real nervous. But my mom always used to tell me, like, if you're afraid to do something, then you gotta do it.
Right.
You know, so.
That's good advice.
And then when you get on that stage, you gotta give them everything because you're already up there.
Right.
So you don't give them half of it, you know. So
Right.
like I used to always give my all, you know. So being on the stage, watching people like respond to me, and to this day I ain't never been booed, bro. I never got a boo, and I always put myself out there in front of crowds I never known. It's always, you know, if anything, it might be quiet, but I've never been booed, and I was always waiting for it too. Like, is it today? And I would listen to it at the end, and either they're showing me love or they just got to know me, and you know, it's a rough crowd. I've always received like, you know, a welcome to places. I think I have that energy. I try to bring that energy. I try not to pose up to be a threat because I can get myself into places if I'm not the guy, you know.
Right. I definitely always rocked with your performances because I just be like, where does this man get this energy from?
He got that energy.
But you don't smoke tobacco, do you?
No, I quit tobacco about like 3.5 years
But
ago.
you was smoke. That's why I didn't understand. I'm like, this nigga smoke tobacco. He drink Hennessy. He smoke hella weed.
Yeah.
Where the fuck this nigga be getting his energy from, bro?
Well, it's
Like,
crazy.
because you wasn't working out. So
Well, I wasn't. I was skinny as shit. Like, but what I would do, I knew that niggas wasn't hitting the stage, and I knew they wasn't rehearsing. I knew they wasn't doing that 2 or 3 day thing. See, I was hustling in the streets, so I was fueling my hustling with the music. So I'm like, if I got time, I got time to write. I got time to sit in this room and like I got a mic in my hand. Let me see if I got the capacity to even do this.
Right.
Because some people punch in the studio, and when you punch in too many times, you can't do a nice performance punching in.
Yeah.
Right.
So I would see if I got the whole thing.
Right.
That's why those performances used to be locked in, bro. Because I used to get all that messed up shit out the way, and like I said, the way that they respond, it was like I would go to places that people didn't even know me, and I would like literally put myself through the worst type of challenges, like go somewhere 5 hours away to compete against people that's in their own hometown and try to get a trophy and come back home to your city just to say that you did it by yourself.
Right.
And I did that multiple times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot, bro.
Yeah,
Traveling the country.
I
You know what I'm
seen
saying? I was getting paid, like go to places, they pay for my, like I was getting that money. You know what I'm saying? But COVID hit. And I was a performer. I wasn't a streamer, you know? So I had to buckle down and figure out what the hell I was going to do. But before COVID hit, I had already enrolled, you know what I'm saying, barber school.
Okay. But we gonna get there. We gonna get there.
That's why I slowed down.
You getting a little bit ahead.
Right. I got it.
You getting a little bit
I
ahead.
ain't been interviewed in a while, man. We gotta talk about, you know?
We got him here drinking. He normally a Henny drinker. We got him here drinking tequila. Jordan got us all drinking tequila. Got the bottle on the table. They ain't supposed to, but they not paying us.
Paying us nothing. But now they are, right? But now y'all are.
Splash of that.
Go ahead and send us the check to 6.
And before we go any further, man, let me shout out our good folks over at GTVCable.com. If you tired of Spectrum and satellite busting you in your head, raping your pockets, get over to the folks at GTV Cable. I was just watching some stuff on pay-per-view. Chucky was watching some movies. Jordan was with the kids. They was watching whatever the kids watch nowadays.
P Valley. Don't let him
Lord,
watch
she was
me
watching P Valley.
P Valley
With the kids?
With P Valley. No, I wasn't with the kids.
Oh, okay. But anyways, get over to GTV Cable, man, and use the code to Cookout for special offers. That's DACOOKOUT. Now we back. You want to go in, Chucky?
Yeah. All right. I remember like what was that one? What was that? The red TV.
The little interview.
We did at the where was it at?
He need to bring that back.
At the one he did at the event he did.
No,
The
I'm talking
awards?
about the award show.
awards.
The award show.
That was big.
That was lit.
Hey, shout out to Red.
Yeah,
That was
bro.
lit.
Hey, bro.
He made people
Feel like superstars.
That's a real gift, you know.
Man.
Red.
People feel good, man. That's a true gift. And
Hey.
Rodney,
Yeah, man.
he really looks out for people.
Yeah, definitely.
Red, man, we need to bring them back, man. We got to bring them back, man, because for real, like, everybody felt like something. You know what I mean? Everybody, like, he low-key gave an award to everybody. Like, you know, like, that deserved it. Yeah, like that meant a lot to people. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I was about to talk about. I was gonna talk about that. That's why I brought that up. Pulled up in the limo.
Red carpet pulled out, got to the red carpet.
Pulled in the
laid it
limo.
out.
Yeah,
Laid it out.
Yeah.
That was dope.
That's where everybody really started like getting their bars off.
Yeah, and then the performances was lit.
Man,
that like
definitely.
everybody who performed that day, like it was on point.
That
It was like our BET awards.
Right.
You know what I
Not
mean?
only that though, but like he sent it to the movie theaters.
Oh yeah, that
Don't
too.
forget about that.
Yeah,
He had people in the theaters.
Remember we rode through the movie theaters like we was big dogs. Everybody, we had them all black.
all black.
Right. I've been about fatigues.
Yeah. But it's dope though, man. And the way you spoke on, you know what I'm saying, like how you had to go out of town places to put it down, man. I always felt like, and you can quote me saying this, Moneytown, Middletown, we have our spitters.
Yeah.
There's no in between. Our big dogs is our big dogs, man. Shout out to the ones who did it before us.
Definitely.
All them, but we
Definitely.
like I go to, you know, the place, I'm not gonna say exact places, but places that surround us, and I'll be like, man, we really have way better rappers than some of the ones that's their top rappers.
Been saying that, man.
It's all about channeling it though,
And staying
and
focused.
getting that backing. You know, it's hard to get that
And
backing.
that's
I always thought Middletown's problem, for real, was just let's just pick one dude. It ain't even gotta be me. Let's pick one dude to push. When somebody come to the city, let's have a meeting or whatever about this shit too. Cause like it's a hit and miss. We putting points and spreading them out. We can stack them all up in one place.
Exactly.
Right.
He could take us and when he get up there, he can, you know what I'm saying, lay
Right.
a hand.
Right.
But like, we always want to be the first.
Everybody
one.
want to do their own thing.
Everybody wants you to do great, but not better than them. And
Right.
you got to escape the mentality of you
Right.
thinking somebody else's success is going to be your demise.
Right.
You know?
And that's never how it's worked. That's why I never understood why black people think like that.
Yeah.
Where has it ever been? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and that's what I be trying to do. Like with me on the producer side, like I want to work with everybody. I don't have no hate towards nobody.
Yeah.
If you talented, let's work.
You got to be able to.
You know what I mean? Let's work.
and that's why other cultures can get so far ahead
Yeah.
because once one of them make it, they
Yeah.
make sure everybody else get a bite, get a piece, get something. You know what I mean? Instead of us, when we in there, we don't want nobody else to get in.
Right.
Yeah.
Nigga, look at me.
You know what I'm saying? They knock the fucking door down for they people.
It's really up to us to start shaping different. You know, like we got the power to just change the subject. You know,
Right.
And it seems like we just lean towards how bad it be. But a lot of the stuff that we need to change, it don't even involve anything physical, bro. It starts off with your mind and thinking a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you already on track once you start thinking of better ways to fix things instead of dwelling in how bad it is. You know, like my mom always used to tell me, like, nigga, you already done did it. Why you worried about it too much? Like, all right, now what are we about to do to fix it?
Yeah.
Because you already done it. There ain't no coming back from it. You done broke it. You done stole it. You done did whatever. Now, how are you going to make better with this time?
Mm-hmm.
Because we focus on so much how bad we done did wrong that we forget that there's still a possibility to, make correct, Like, so we got to worry about correcting our wrongs.
That's something my mom has always said. She's like, no matter how long you've been driving in the wrong direction, you can always stop and turn around.
Definitely.
And it's like, people think you too far gone to even,
Right.
Yeah.
you never too old. Never too late.
And speaking of Mom Dukes, you know what I'm saying? You speak of Mom Dukes about how she planted seeds in you and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Speak on y'all's relationship before, for her passing. Rest in peace to her.
Yeah. Yeah, man. My mom, she was like my biggest fan. Like, she used to she used to embarrass me, like, come on in here and rap for them real quick. Do that little dance that you did for me. I'm like, but she was my biggest fan, and there wasn't anything that I did wrong in her eyes. But when I was wrong, she really let me know. But she always used to tell me that I was going to be something special. And your mom always tell you that and stuff, but she used to really coach me on how to be a great person. She used to tell me to follow what my dad did, always try to give people the same respect that you're trying to get. Treat people better than you treat me. And that was a big one,
Right.
And when she passed, I felt like when you lose things, it does a couple things to you. Like, you either fall in a hole, and some people don't even know how to come back from that.
Right.
Or it lights a fire under you, and you don't want to be seen as the guy who lost something. You don't want to see it on your face. You don't want people to see it on your face. So you do everything possible to prevail in life, so to speak. And so when she died, it was like I felt like it was my duty to remember everything she taught me because it was so valuable.
Right.
And I realized when she did die, it was like she taught me everything I needed to know.
Wow.
Everything.
That's special.
Everything, bro. Like, and it was different. I had to adjust, and I wanted to play like the guy who wasn't hurt, and I just crashed out one day, and I lost everything about myself. I stopped rapping. I stopped caring about my relationship. I was broke. I was broken, and I wasn't in the right stands with my brother and sister, and it's the only place I wanted to be, and I felt like I was alone. So being alone, it was like, all right, so now I'm at my rock bottom. This is what it feel like, I had to emerge out the fire, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't see myself falling. I didn't see myself failing.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, you know what? This life now, the worst has happened. What else could it be? And so I wanted to take charge of my life. And it took me about like a year and a half to do it. But through time, it just got easier. And with her spirit, it felt like she was still around.
Right.
So like every move I make, it still felt like she right here.
Yeah, again, rest in peace, man.
She was a real one. She was a real one. I loved her to death.
And it's dope that you said that, man. Like some people, like, it's, you gonna be broke. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta try not to be broken.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when you broke, like you broke down, like you broke spiritually, it's hard to get fixed.
Right.
It's hard to get fixed.
You gotta crawl out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
It takes a certain type of mentality. That's why I say it always starts in the mind. When you train your mind, your body just follows. So like, you know, I had to pick up the pieces from where I left off. After that part, it was like, all right, don't just make her proud now.
Right.
You know, just make her proud. And I enrolled in barber school, and I kind of like stopped rapping a little bit, but I would always show up when somebody needed me for something, or even when you called me for features, I was still doing it and going to school. I came straight from school, and you know what I'm saying, go to school with you.
And still, and then you was putting out like little like singles and stuff like that.
I had put out a mixtape last year in January. Yeah. So I was still working, still trying to, you know, that was my way of escaping what was going on, you know.
Right.
But the con to it was me just having so much to be proud of, and it's like, first person you bring that to is your mother, you know?
Right.
So that was the kind of trying to be successful. It was like, yeah, but you still send the information to her first.
Right.
You know? And then pops, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then so I was about to graduate, and then my pops died.
Yeah. I was about to get into that next.
You know, we had a plan for me to cut his hair and everything, man. And it's just like, it tore me up because, like, I seen it in his eyes where he would regret the time that he could have had with us, you know? Like, and I remember I was cutting somebody's hair, bruh, and somebody was like, you know, I ended up getting a phone call, and it was his wife, and I could tell my dad was already dead, you know what I'm saying? And I just kept cutting hair, bruh. It was like, just keep cutting hair. And I feel wrong about it, but it was like, my dad already know I loved him, and there's nothing that I could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I got done cutting hair, it was just like a release. I'm like crying, you know what I'm saying? I'm rushing to the hospital and stuff, and they had told me like he was gone, you know what I mean? And like after that, bro, like, I mean, how low can you feel after that, bro? Like, so, I mean, if you asking me what I did, it was like, I'm gonna tell my story, you know? I'm gonna tell my story now. Maybe it's time for me to tell my story.
Right.
Because I'm going through too much in a small matter of time.
Right.
Where people would just, you know, losing things, it mess you up, you know what I'm saying? But it allowed me to see things at a different side. Like, I couldn't help it. I would really want to be evil. But it's like, you know your mama gonna whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, why do all of this in vain?
Right.
And, you know, it's just my mission to try to, like, show people, like, it don't matter where you come from. It don't matter what you're going through.
Right.
It don't matter what happened yesterday, what you're going through today, or how long it's going to take you to get it. Keep doing it. You know why? Because life going to still hit you.
Right, regardless.
It ain't going to stop, you know?
But like you said, telling your story, I feel like that's been therapeutic to you.
Yeah.
Like me, you know what I'm saying? Like I watch you on social media, and I see you, like, you tell it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you was going through, you know, the deaths, you know what I'm saying? You told it. You know what I'm saying? When you was, you know what I'm saying, down, you told it.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
When you was up,
Right.
you told it. You know what I'm saying? Told people how to get it and how you
Yeah.
did it and the obstacles you went through. So, like you said, man, telling your story, I feel like that can be real therapeutic, man. Because some people just hold it in and try to hide it.
Yeah, I mean, I do hold it in. I mean, the only person I talk to about it is my girlfriend. You know, like
Right.
she hears a lot of it. You know, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. Like I cry a lot. That's why you see what you see. That's why you see that man out there that he's not stopping for nothing. I'm gonna wear all them hats because I let it out.
I'm glad you said
You can't be too tough, bruh. That's one of the secret ingredients is letting it out.
Right.
Show these people who you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Strip yourself of all this shit and what you got to show for it. Are you still proud of yourself?
Right.
That's who I am.
Right.
I ain't got, you know.
And us coming from where we come from, and you done spoke on this before too. Like, man, we try to hold it in, and when you hold it in for so long, you just you're a ticking time bomb.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you did get into barber school, like what made you be like, I'm going? Because you was cutting a lot before you even, you know what I mean?
Well, bro, I was working at True Green. You ever heard of True Green?
Yeah.
I was working
Yeah.
at True Green,
Yeah.
bro, and I was rapping, and it was messing up that life. Like, if I wanna live a certain life, I gotta have a certain job, and I don't fight that shit. I don't complain about that shit. I just go get better. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got with my girlfriend, and she was like, "How come you don't? What do you like to do?" She showed me direction, bruh. Like, and when I said barber, and she's like, "Well, just make it happen." You know, you hit her with the I don't know.
Right,
Excuse
yeah.
ass nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "Nah, let's do this." And I was like, "If you serious, you know, I'll go." We went there. I signed up, and niggas start getting rich. No, just play.
No. Y'all do make some bread, like while you in trying to get your license and all that. Like y'all get the tip money and all that.
Like yeah, bro. Like in the beginning, no. Like so, in school, I call it paying dues. So you'll get people that go there and the haircut's $5, and you gotta cut their hair. So there's a lot of people in school complaining about cutting their hair and stuff like that. It's all $5 and you don't even give me 10 and stuff like that. But
Right.
growing up, watching these people coming in, I'm looking at them. I'm like, I know that they ain't got it like that anyway.
Right,
They
right,
just trying
right.
to really get by.
Right.
You know, so I took advantage of it. Like I already been cutting in the hood since I was 12 years old.
Right.
You know,
We've been doing that.
Let me knock these heads out
Right.
the way. You know, so when I do tell Facebook that I'm a student barber and I got it going on, I got pictures from all the recent, you know. So I use that as a grind. I literally quit my job, bruh. The day a couple days before I started school, I quit my job. Quit it. Boom. Gone, right? How you gonna do it? All right, well, I'm gonna be a barber. How you gonna be a barber? You gonna be at school. I'm gonna bring them to school.
Right.
And I'm gonna make money while I'm at school. And then when I get off school, I'm gonna cut hair at home. And I'm gonna do that until it's time to graduate.
Right.
So when I show
You have a
consistency,
whole clientele.
yeah, I think maybe that whole year I might have took. I mean, that's no. I'll fast forward. Boom, I'm in school. Last January, 2 Januaries ago. The year of the Corona. I'm only in there 2 months. Boom, Corona hit. All the barbers in the city, they gotta stop cutting. You have to stop cutting.
Yeah, I remember
You don't
that.
want to risk your license.
Right.
I ain't got no license to risk yet. You know what I'm saying? I'll cut your hair. I was already established like a student barber. I grabbed that title and held on it. I knew people would take me serious if I said student barber. So right after that, it was like you had to trust me or you had to just, you know, get your hair grown. So a lot of white folks trusted me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the white folks, man. Real talk.
Shout out to
you.
them.
Everybody know how to cut our hair.
Real talk, like so. You know, there was a lot of people though. It wasn't just them, but it was a lot of people that would, you know, let me cut their hair. And by the time that Corona was done and everybody was coming up out of that, I had shown them so much great service and growth and quality and service and hospitality all from one room that it was like we don't even want to go back. And then this guy is in school and he shows us where he's growing. Every time I go to get a haircut, he's got something new, or he's doing some new design, or the hairline is getting better, or the fade is getting better. And it's like, They're not showing. They're showing me that I'm great, you know, and I believe it. So you fast forward all of that, add in a couple, you know, classes and stuff like that, and me taking notes from school, and it was like I became like the mentor in school, and then that's where that phase on came into play.
Right.
We was just bored in school, and I was just like, you know what, we need to battle. I got the sauce in here. Who want to battle? Real talk. I'm just saying, like, we gonna put it out there. Look, I got the sauce. What's up? Right.
And you met some. I noticed, like, when I see your social media, you met like some friends.
Yeah, like
there.
Like, I mean, we talking about people who don't want nothing from you, but some advice and some time. Like, I ain't never met people like that before. Like, they never need nothing from you, bruh, and they cool with you, and they don't show no type of, you know, they try to help show you the way,
right?
And they listen to you. You know what I mean? Like, so we scheduled a battle, and from there on, it was just battles every week. And I'm like, man, I gotta make it a little better, man. Let me throw in some prizes and stuff like that, and throw in some money here, and it just got real big. And right before I graduated, I'm like, next time y'all see me, man, I'm at a barbershop. It's gonna be called Phase On. So it rattles people's cage when they see me. You know, it's like, dude, I thought they said don't talk about what you about to do. That ain't the thing, man.
Right.
You gotta tell everybody what you about to do.
Right.
Because one of the ingredients is being crazy, right? I thought that nigga was crazy. That's the first thing you gotta be. You gotta be crazy. You gotta be scared. You gotta be scared to do it, man. But you gotta harness that fear and do something with it, you know? And that's what I tell any entry-level barbers and stuff like that. So that's my world. That's the world that hears me, you know? And through that world, I can teach them and say, hey, man, stay out the streets, bro. Let me show you how good you can cut. Now I got the power to teach people. Now I got the power to give people jobs.
Right.
You know, now I got the power to show people how great they are. I can show people.
I love it.
I can show people things that people never showed me, things that the OGs never showed us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They used to show us packs and cars and all this stuff, not knowing, bro. We could have got all that shit legit, bro.
Right.
Easier too, without looking over our shoulders.
Right, without worrying.
Taught us
about
all
it.
the wrong things. Like, so I feel like I'm not gonna be the one that do that.
Right.
You know, I'm not perfect. You know, I've got a past. I've been a part of the streets. But I won't let that dictate my future and how I treat the next generation and how they supposed to come up. And I ain't even got no kids. You know,
we gotta be that. We gotta be the ones for them, man. I tell the little shorty see me, and like, man, what you doing? Like, what you do? Man, I'm a janitor. I got a janitorial business.
right?
Man, no,
Look
no,
like you
no,
getting
no,
it.
yeah, no, you don't like you doing shit.
Looking like you slaying.
I get up very in the morning. I mean, I just got this bravado because I come from that world, so I still do.
Exactly.
I keep a little knot in the sock or a little, you know what I'm saying, go to the club and might pop a bottle or something, but that's all off work money though.
Right. It's all legal.
I ain't selling nothing.
Right. And like I said, I don't knock it, man. I don't knock nobody's hustle.
Right.
I always say, don't knock their hustle, find your own.
Right.
You know, but if your hustle is consistent around other people being affected
Negatively.
right, you have to create a branch outside that space to love more than what you're doing now. And that's what I did with music. Like, I love music so much, I couldn't see myself being something other than a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I bet you it was times when people was just looking at me like, nigga, you crazy. Yeah, you making money and shit like that, but you probably something different. You know? I had to tap into that myself. I had to want that myself. I had to change myself, you know? So, I mean, that's how I did it. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I feel like writing a book.
Do it.
I feel like writing a book, man. Just what I've been through. I feel like a lot of people can hear this story and, you know, it's up on us, man. You're not gonna have the people around you forever in life. So I'm an example of how you should treat people while they're there.
Exactly.
You know? I had the luxury of treating my parents like gold while they were here. Our last conversations were wonderful. Some people don't have that story.
Right.
You know, you gotta make it right.
And you said you got a girl. How you want to shout her out? What's her name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca what?
She gonna put you on
Becky
the
with
spot.
the good hair.
Oh, she's a Becky though, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. There was a day where I wouldn't have celebrated that. No,
and she is like.
And then you went to
she's
the other
different.
side.
She showed
It's not
she showed
that.
me a lot, like, and I'm one of them dudes that I ain't afraid to show that, you know. I feel like if you're gonna keep it real with anybody, why not the person that you laying down with every night?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
How long y'all been together?
going on 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, serious.
So what were the girls like before Becky? Black?
They was white.
I'm joking.
They was black. They was
Okay.
I always chose. My mom used to teach me to choose from the heart.
Yes.
Cause my mother was a mixed woman. My grandmother
Ain't
was
got
white, and I never understood when black people talk about white people or white people talk about black people. I'm mixed. I'm sitting here looking like I'm about to break them down with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So even growing up in school, I was never black enough and never white enough. So
I
it
can
was just
understand
like sometimes you just gotta be comfortable with who you are, who you with, and at the end of the day, I think love is involved with like not what you like about a person or what y'all do or how far they'll go for you, but it's about what you can put up with, what you can see as a flaw and look past. You know, I think that's what real love is about, because that's where that real structure is accounted for. I ain't gonna get into it deep, but yeah.
Oh, he in love, y'all.
The cookout, you gotta get into it deep, man.
Yeah, but like,
you gotta get into it
there
deep.
ain't nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, showing your woman out and loving her,
Yeah.
showing her that,
Malcolm.
because it's a lot of people out there that, it is what it is.
She's still on that boy from a couple weeks ago. But no, but the main thing too is just to make sure they woke. Cause that's what that's what
That
Jordan
they're
said.
pro-black.
Cause
That they are
Jordan
pro-black.
got her Caucasian man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? She like I gotta make sure he woke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you think about it, you be like, nah, she's amazing.
Right.
Look at my eyes.
Look at
Like,
it.
I'm just playing.
I mean, it does matter that
It does matter,
at the
you
end of
know?
the day, they can
Yeah.
empathize. They can.
Like
You know
I'll
what I'm
be
saying?
like,
They can't
you know,
fake and say,
I'll say
I know
something
what
like,
that feels
I'll
like,
have a
but they can
conversation with my homie in
understand
the
that
room,
it's
and I'll be like, yeah, man, it's black business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Black business on. And she like, that's right, baby, in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, she supports me. She supports.
They
black folk,
understand
you know
what
I'm
white
saying?
people shit
Yeah.
is.
Right.
She'll call out
And
wrong
what-
shit when
right.
she see it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, oh yeah.
Right.
'cause
Fuck
I don't
them
wanna argue
Karens.
about
That's
that.
what I say. That's
Yeah,
what
like,
your
yeah.
dude,
Right.
your dude done been like that.
Yeah,
Listen,
she on point.
man,
with it.
he told me before, man, I don't know if you might want this. It's
Yeah.
white shit, and I'm like, I really don't see
she
color
like-
for real, but
she-
okay, if you said
yeah.
it, okay.
Yeah.
But you know when I knew your guy was woke,
What?
he rapped the whole E40 verse,
Oh.
top to bottom.
Which one?
I can't remember, it was something old though.
Oh,
So I
he
gotta
count.
hear it. Yeah, he count.
That
This
count,
is
yeah.
old
That
E40.
count, yeah,
This
that
was
count.
90s E40. You know what I'm
That count.
saying?
That definitely counts.
I do love my baby. But this is about.
Okay, my bad.
All right, what's
So
next?
yeah, but the girls before, you said this girlfriend gave you direction, so the other ones were
Yeah.
kind of.
I mean, yeah, I ain't here to bash people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
necessarily-
it was good times, it was bad times. But the one now, you know, she gave me more direction than I had. You know, like, why can't you just be this and that, and then show me how? You know,
That's what's up.
and with dudes, it's a pride issue with, you know, I did all that by myself. Like, a nigga will tell you, like, you ain't do all that by yourself, but so,
Right.
you didn't help me. You know what I mean? So, I think we should just drop our pride, understand that the best way to get through life is with a woman. You know what I mean?
I mean.
Why not just, you can
We
build
are
yourself. We always getting ourselves together. You're never going to be at a state in your mind where you like, yeah, this is it. So, you know what I mean? Why not build yourself to a certain point you can accept yourself to allow yourself to be with somebody that got the same shit you asking for, got the same shit you expecting, you know what I'm saying? Like the same goals, and set yourself up for a better future than, having the, it's okay, but having the independent tag, but then got to do some independent shit, and then you complaining about how independent hard that it is. You know what I mean? So
and
like,
nobody
it's
is
like
100% independent.
And you know what I mean? You gonna need somebody.
Yeah,
Somebody
ain't
gonna
nothing
give you a
wrong
key
with
to open a door. Now I say, don't slouch on life, don't take advantage of nothing like that, but take advantage of every opportunity that awaits. That
We're
makes
humans.
you better. Yeah.
We need each other.
Exactly.
We need people.
Exactly.
That's why a baby would die if you just did not touch it. You could feed it.
Yeah.
You could be right there, but if you do not touch it, it will die. We are people, and we need one another. And I'm glad you found your person. I can't get too spicy because I like her.
Wait till you meet her.
Don't know her, but I like her.
Hey, and she know how to bake macaroni and cheese.
She got
and
yourself
shit,
together. My
bruh.
baby do too. Look
She know
at
how to bake
us.
macaroni and cheese.
Finding the race within the race.
Hell yeah. But yeah.
That's what's up. I'm so happy you were able to come by and sit down with us
Yeah.
and chop it up. So is the barbershop open?
The barbershop is officially open.
What's the
Everybody.
address? Shout it out.
1350 Central Ave,
Hey.
Moneytown, aka Moneytown, Middletown, Ohio. I'm in the heart of the city. We rebuilding.
We downtown.
Come on by.
Black people downtown.
Yeah. Hey, download the cut for all the people that want a haircut. Download the cut. Search for Donason Flame. Book for a time. Hey, I got you, man.
Oh, it's
Let's work in the city.
exciting.
Yeah.
Hey,
Thanks for having me.
No,
And
we ain't
we
out of here yet. We ain't out of here
Look
yet.
forward to battles
Hey, man.
in the middle of the
Yeah.
barbershop.
Battle once a month. We
tryna-
do a phase on battle.
Trying to leave early. So.
Nah, I'm with it. I'm with it, man. Whatever
We
y'all
gon' we gonna run this real quick because this what we do at the cookout. You know what I mean? You done came on here. You done told us.
Y'all about to put me on the spot.
No. You done told us a lot about you.
Okay.
But we got this game that we play.
Okay.
That let the people know more what you are like, what Donason Flame are like.
All right. Well, I'm
This
here to let the
or
people
that.
know.
What do you lean more towards and tell them
good?
what type of light skinned nigga you is for real.
Right.
Well, I wear my shorts above the knee.
Gucci daddy.
But the game is called the 10 Fat Commandments. So we about to run them, man. We got Chucky Russell. Go ahead and run them for my boy Donason, man.
All right, basically what it is, I just ask you 10 quick random questions, and you just got to pick this or that.
Oh, man. Okay, let's get it.
All right, we about to get into it. All right, first one.
I'm going to the camera when I do it.
It ain't nothing crazy. Hot or cold?
Man, I'm a flame.
Oh, yeah, obvious. Brown liquor or clear?
That's
Ja-
why we drinking tequila and shit. Feeling like, you know what I mean?
Summers or winters?
Summers, definitely, man. That's the time to be hot.
Okay. Let's see here. What we gonna go with? Chicken or fish?
Shit, I'm trying to bulk up right now. It's chicken. Hey, and the fish, they doing the same thing for me right now, but chicken first.
Okay. Let's get into the hip hop. Jay-Z or Nas?
Jay-Z.
Okay. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Okay.
You know they
Just
beat
do
up.
it.
I've been cutting
You
heads.
working
do
though.
it.
We working.
Yeah, we working.
We working.
Nike gonna always be the greatest, bro.
Fresh from the barbershop.
Nike is the greatest, man.
Football or basketball?
Play football, watch basketball.
Okay. You know you gotta throw something in there spicy real quick. Missionary or doggy style?
Missionary.
Oh, he said he a face to face, face to face. Right.
Wow.
Right.
Until it's time to bust it.
Right.
I get to looking like.
Right. Right. You know female. You know
Close your eyes.
You know it's been crazy since old girl said they be faking now. It's like this girl said she was faking, so now you do that face to face. Yeah, fake now. Fake now.
You can fake face. What do you mean?
What a fake face look like? Like a fake
I don't know,
cum
but
face.
I mean,
What it look like?
it's more than just sounds. If you're acting, you acting.
Right.
If you had to act, what would you do?
I'm not doing it.
Nah.
That's all my secrets.
I think the only time it might go past you is when you was so focused on yourself.
Right.
You go back later like,
Right.
oh, fuck it.
Y'all never catch a fade.
Right.
Malcolm, right.
That was it.
And last but not least, Christmas or Thanksgiving?
Man, none of them holidays, man.
None of them.
Parents, save y'all's money, man. Don't let the government think that y'all ain't no good
Right.
parents because y'all ain't give y'all kids no presents. You know, we eating good every day, or try to at least. If you ain't eating good, make sure you find somebody who ain't eating good. Like, do that on a daily. Have a Thanksgiving every day. You know, give every day.
All the time,
you know.
right.
So yeah, none of that. We're gonna stop doing that. Parents, you already good. You've been giving your kids presents every weekend.
They alive.
So basically,
Don't even do that.
is we saying is
Stack
you
your
don't
money.
need no holiday
Soon as the
to
summer
justify
ends,
being a
yeah.
good parent.
As soon as your summer ends, stack that bread and watch what happens when income tax day comes. I'm just gonna give you a little bitty secret. Don't fall to the holidays until that time. You could probably be your own boss by that time. You run into that much cash. Tell your kids, hey, do you want to ball all summer or ball all year?
Right.
I'm just
You
saying,
heard the
that's
man.
a little secret.
You heard what Don Flame said. You heard what he said.
I ain't got kids, so y'all gonna say he ain't got kids, but I can look at it at a certain angle. And y'all blind motherfuckers can't see.
Right. You
No, shout out to the
outside
parents,
looking
man.
in.
Y'all already doing a good job, man.
Right.
All right, man. We out of here, man. We appreciate you for coming, man. We know you're gonna do big things, man.
Hey, y'all too, man.
Yeah, we trying, man.
trying,
We trying.
man.
This one gonna go viral.
Try.
Yeah,
This the
for
one.
sure.
This the
We
one.
need some more mic stands if
Yeah.
y'all wanna.
This the one that's gonna go
If y'all
viral.
want to donate,
That's why we holding these damn microphones like we on BET,
Right,
bro,
yeah.
on Rap City or something.
Yeah.
But we out of here, man. It's your boy Vuskeen, aka Fatback Jackson.
Man,
Ooh, with
like
the co-host.
Page, subscribe. You know what I mean? Let's get it.
You want to shout out your pages?
I will
Yeah,
shout
shout
y'all's
them out.
out, but
Yeah, shout out
Yeah,
Cookout
yeah.
and shout out yours again.
Donason_Flame. Donason Flame. Just Donason Flame everything. Phazezone.battles on Instagram. You know, holla at me, man.
I'm your girl, Jordan Lee, and
Whoa.
it's just me.
You done got
Yeah,
tipsy
drunk.
and full off pizza.
Right,
Y'all ain't, you didn't get a guess no pizza, man.
Right,
We got Big Dog
right.
Chucky
I
Russell
was trying to get
Yeah.
dates out
in here.
we out.
We out. We out.
Yeah.
Hey, hey.